See, I gotta click something. You gotta move it. You gotta move it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get back over to business. Okay. And we're going to check out the next round that we have here, which is RJS against Big Fax and Austin Haggerty. So that's
Four,
right.
three,
That's
two,
right.
one.
Let's go ahead and let's check out what the judges had to say.
Don't be scared.
Sharing
WAG,
the
baby.
expertise. Can y'all see this? I hope so, because this is coming your way. Oh, yeah. We have RJS representing for RJS and Static, and we have Big Facts and a video that DJ Tasha sent in tonight representing for them. And RJS, would you like to go ahead and talk a little bit about
I
your
was muted
song,
again.
WAG 12 Bar Blues? I said I
Okay,
mute the end. This is
My
WAG
genre
season.
we were given was blues. It's probably my most favorite genre. It's how I play. But it's 12 bar blues, depending on what interpretation you've got blues is, because there's a big variety in it. It could be like Robert Johnson's from the 20s, Gary Moore from the 90s. I'm more the Gary Moore type. So this song, I did send 3 different tunes to Static. He wrote some words, but then had some problems and didn't actually end up joining it because he couldn't find his adapter or something like that. So what I did was turned it into an instrumental and got Cecily to do a couple of ooh-ahs in it. That's pretty much it.
All right. Let's go ahead and let's check out the WAG 12 Bar Blues. We're going to go ahead. We're going to listen to a portion of this. You guys have to check out the tracks on your own, support these artists. Do it. We're going to listen to what the judges had to say and give the scores. All righty. Judge Rollo, please start.
All right, yeah, that was really cool. It was definitely blues. Really enjoyed the guitar work as always from you, of course, but the only gripe I'd have to pick about it is it sounded like you used like the same drum loop throughout the whole thing. I would like to hear some more variation on the drums, but yeah, other than that, I really liked it.
Hello. So up next we have RJS. Again, he had a no-show partner. Unfortunately, that always sucks. But you know, hey, what are you gonna do? Yeah. So this was called the WAG 12 Bar Blues. Very straightforward and to the point kind of title. Yeah, I mean, this definitely was blues. I mean, it's RJS, so you know, of course. But let's see. Yeah. Again, collaboration. Since he didn't have a partner, I have my default score. It is what it is, you know. Emotional impact. I mean, blues, it's all about the feeling and the emotion. And oftentimes, if the guitar playing is there, you don't even need lyrics. And it was, and there weren't too many lyrics, obviously. So I think you're still pretty good there, you know. The feel was still there, you know. Blues isn't really something you hear. I think it's something more you feel, and I felt it here for sure. The only really nitpicky thing, which I mentioned already to you, was you know, the single drum loop throughout the whole thing. It made it sound a bit more like a jam track. Luckily, everything else was so freaking good, it's hardly noticeable, and you know, unless you really focus in on it. So you know, that's good. You know, overall, really cool blues track. I enjoyed it a lot. So good luck. Yeah. All right. Huh?
I love this track. Cecily, like I said, RJS, you are the luckiest man alive. Okay, here we go. Let's hear what the judges had to say. Judge Kiwi.
Hey, neighbor. I always loved the attack that you play with, Robert. I love that. So that was really nice. What else did I put here? Cecily, is it Cecily that was singing on it?
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely. And I liked how in the middle it became very Pink Floydy, you know, with
All
her
my music
wailing.
does.
Yeah, and I like the reversal because normally with songs that sing, 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 guitar solo, sing, 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 but it was the opposite. So it was like guitar, guitar, a little bit of vocals, guitar, guitar, guitar. I love that. And then just the outro with her vocals was nice. What else did I put? Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Yep. Thank you.
I just so you know, with this song, I had to do it late last night because my partner didn't join.
I wouldn't have known. It sounds
Yeah,
great.
so all that I turned what it was, the song, into an instrumental last night, basically, and got
That's
Cecily
good.
to do some ooh-ahs.
Yeah, well, great job. Thank you.
Judge Noiser 1.
I think he's sleeping. I'll be noisy
Or
too
2.
here.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll jump in.
Yeah, I was on mute. Go ahead, Noisy Tail.
Okay, yeah, I'll jump in. Yeah, real guitar prowess there. It was a good solo, all of them. The guitar tone, exceptional. Sounds like you know what you're really doing. You moved effortlessly through this minor key blues, reminiscent of yeah, Pink Floyd, maybe Zeppelin and some other things, I suppose. Gary Moore, yeah. I think you nailed the genre for sure. Overall, a good job. Yeah, Noiser 1.
Thanks.
That was blues. Yeah. And Rolo stole my little thunder. As I'm a drummer, wanted to talk about, you know, it's such an emotional thing when you're playing that guitar and you're building and your dynamics are coming up and going down. And I just wanted to hear the drummer go to the snare drum. I know you were pressed for time, but kicking the snare drum in to add to your emotional guitar playing, which is, you know, just there, could be there.
I'd love the drummer for it.
Yeah. Soulful voice, beautiful tone on guitar as well. Obviously, you're a professional. You know what you're doing.
I close my eyes.
It was. I could hear that all night. You know, at a club. So well done, and you pulled it out from last night. So way to go.
Rock and roll.
Right on.
Sorry, blues.
That's representing blues from RJS. Yeah. All right. So now let's go ahead. Let's check out the scores for RJS. Are you ready, Tony?
I am.
Yeah. We're looking at RJS's scores right now. And we have his notes. And I mean, he really made that guitar sing. Here are some notes. Yes, it was a good blues jam. Here are the scores. Creativity, originality, 3.5. Genre commitment, 4.75. Collaboration, cohesion, 3. Emotional impact, 3.5. Technical skill, 4.25. Yes, you know what
He
that means,
he
right?
really hit that genre commitment good.
Absolutely. Couldn't do that again if you tried, you know? Um, gives you a total of 19 out of 25. So that's how that works. Yeah, that's a great score. All right, let's go ahead. Let's see. Do we have bonus points? Let's find out. And 4 bonus points. There were 25 likes, 9 comments totaling 34, which did not give us any points for this round. All right, let's go ahead. Let's check out the track and what the judges had to say about Big Facts the Truth and Mike.
No,
I'm
Austin.
sorry, Austin
Haggerty.
Haggerty. Yes, see? Maybe I'm taking a little bit too much sun over the brain. It's sunny summer. We have Big Facts here. Big Facts, would you like to go ahead and talk a little bit about this piece?
This is a piece that we came up with in the style of BB King and Eric Clapton. I could say Austin, he came up with the instrumental. I guess he was packing a punch when he brought this instrumental to me. And at first it took me a little while to come up with the lyrics for it. And it took me a little while to sit down and think about the lyrics, because the title, Pop is my blues mistress. So it's kind of a dangerous title. So he went with the dangerous lyrics, and I came with the verses of why she's so dangerous. So I could say that this is kind of one of my favorite pieces that I've ever done, because I have stepped out of my genre, which I'm a hip hop specialist, I say. And we got Pop is my blues mistress. Now, DJ Tatius couldn't be here tonight. He had a wedding. He did send in a video on his behalf to help present this song with me. So I
I'm
hope
going to
you
share
guys
that
like
right now. Here we go.
Yo, what up, lab coats and waggers? This is Pop is My Blues Mistress, a collaboration between BigFaxThaTruth and DJ Tatius for round 1 of the WAG Summer Series 2025. We spun blues on the wheel, and you know what happens to every genre of music these days? It gets infused with pop. So with inspirations like B.B. King and Eric Clapton in a more modern sense, it all comes to this modern era where even genres like rap and hip hop and country are all infused with that pop sound. So if it's the guitars, the classically blues drum rhythms, or anything in between, brass or strings, all those things that make that really cool fusion between pop, soft rock, and blues sound, that's what Pop is My Blues Mistress is all about. BigFaxThaTruth was an awesome collaborator, always on time, always happy to get moving. I could not be happier with this, and I hope that you enjoyed it if you've already heard it. And, hopefully we see you in round 2. Thanks.
All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to check out now Pop is My Blues Mistress. I'm opening up the studio. And what does he say to the lab? Well, here we go.
To the lab we go.
We're loading it up here. We'll also go ahead and pull up the lyrics. I'm going to shrink this down a bit so you guys can take a look at the stems. And here are the lyrics. And here we go.
She wants it all on my day. She walks in shadows with a smile so bright. Behind the laughter, there's a haunting knife. Her love is fire, burns harder than the sun. When it fades away, you know that you're done. Danger, it's so dangerous. When giving love is never enough. She wants it all my days. The bitter truth we have to face.
Ha! Check out the rest of the song. Let's see what the judges had to say. Yeah. You guys know where to find that playlist. Judge Rollo, you may take the floor.
Well, this is nothing personal to Big Fax, but I just have to say this. It's not pop, but it's not supposed to be, so, you know, that's good. It was a very creative take on the blues, I'd say. So definitely points for creativity. But like I was saying before, the more creative something is, the less, you know, true to the genre it is. So I know this makes me sound bitter, but I don't know how bluesy it was either. I hate to do that because it makes me look like, you know, like I'm bitter, but honestly, yeah. So I think I'm just gonna have to listen to it a few more times. I don't really know what else to say right now.
It's all right. My first attempt at something new is
No, it's all good.
you know, I mean, as I believe, I try my best on it, and I appreciate it.
Well, before we get with Judge Kiwi, you know, Rollo actually had a little bit more to say. Here we go.
All right, here we go. This next song is from Big Fax and Austin Haggerty, aka DJ Tatius, aka Mr. It's Not Pop Music. I'm just kidding you. You know, honestly, I'm going to try my hardest to be as impartial as I possibly can, setting friendships and rivalries aside. So please relax, Tatius. I'm just giving you some shit. It's cool. So yeah, I like this. I like this song. It was really cool. Very, very creative take on the blues. I'll say that. But you know, as I said on Cal's review earlier, you know, like the more creative you go, the harder it is to stay true to the genre that you're shooting for. So it's a hard balance, and I don't know if you guys hit that balance as well as they did. Tatius, I know you're gonna hate me for saying this, but auto-tune does not belong in blues. I'm sorry. Blues is all about the feel and the emotion, and either it comes from like bluesy guitar solos, or it comes from the vocals. And when you put auto-tune, that much auto-tune on vocals, it kind of sucks all of the feel out of it, at least for me. I know you might not agree, but I'm the judge now, right? So yeah, boy, this is awkward. You know, again, you know, emotional impact. How should I say this? the only thing I felt was like it felt like I was watching Miami Vice or something. You know, I felt like I was watching like a buddy cop show from the 80s or something. I mean, don't get me wrong. I heard blues influence in here, but not enough for me to feel like it was blues. And I know it seems like I'm being fucking bitter and like, oh, it's not pop. Well, now I'm saying it's not blues. I'm really not doing that. Like, honestly, this is honestly how I feel about the track. It just happens to make me look like I'm being bitter. I don't know what to say. However, the production, hey, that's always really good with you. So, you know, there's that. So yeah, honestly, I like the song, but you know, again, was it blues? I don't think it was. Even in your own description, you describe it as a blues soft rock pop hybrid. That's not what the assignment here was. The assignment was to make a blues song, not a pop, soft rock, blues hybrid, which is what you did. I mean, you're right. It is that. So I guess kudos for that. But you know what? It was cool. I liked it a lot. So good luck, guys.
Judge Kiwi.
I really enjoyed this. See, I hear it. We all hear it different, right?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
love the R kind of groove under instrumental stuff. I don't know who was doing what. Now there are two voices on this, or just the one?
Yeah, so, I did the verses and he did the last end of the bridge where the
Right.
bridge was at the end.
Oh yeah.
We both came up with the lyrics. We wrote the lyrics together. He went the way he done it. He based the lyrics off the instrumental, so he made the instrumental after we made the lyrics. So basically,
Well, I love both vocals anyway. And your style of rapping or singing over it, to me, made it pop or like commercial. That's what I think, pop.
yeah.
And I love the undertones. Good hook, great chorus. And it's just a little thing. I liked how the cymbals were smashing when the vocals were accenting. I really liked that. Like I really enjoyed that as a vocalist. You don't hear that very often. It's usually in between the vocals.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed that. The lyrics were clear. You could hear all the words. I really enjoyed that. I liked both your voices. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Judge Noiser one.
I enjoy it.
Nope. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
Like I said, I enjoyed this piece working with DJ Taces. He's a really good producer in what he does, and I don't know what he did, and I don't care, but I'll work with him again one day.
That's the nice thing about this comp is you'll find people that you'll possibly want to collaborate in the future with, and that's a bonus regardless of what happens, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and clearly it's a unique sound, even though as you're trying to break the genres, which is very cool. It's R&B influence, definitely. I like the halftime and what I call the verse. Maybe it's a bridge or the chorus, really dangerous, right?
Yeah, the dangerous is the chorus.
Yeah, and
song.
great voice in that as well. Really good voice. I guess it's like Chicago deep dish R&B, maybe.
It's always good. It's always good.
Yeah, good pop hook. Blues influence is there, and the classic double time in the chorus with the drum kicking in. I'm always listening to the drums first, and that really pushes it along nicely. And the chorus, the melody of the beautiful, memorable hook. Nicely done, guys. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Judge Noiser too.
Yeah, as a bass player, I locked in right away with that opening bass. Led to a solid groove, strong chorus, as Mike was saying. I thought it was catchy. I like the harmonies, and I think the best thing overall is it's just a very professional, clean mix sounding. Exactly pop or what? But I don't know. It's an influence of quite a few things, I think. For me, maybe if I had to tag it a little, I don't like to do this, but sort of the Michael McDonald and some of that sophistication.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, and Big Facts, that it locked right in. It was good.
Appreciate you guys very, very much for all the support and the judgmental. This is all constructive criticism for the next project. So I'm going to take this in, and hopefully I make it to the next round. We make it to the next round, and I'll just take this and build off of it. I appreciate you guys very much.
Well, you sold your soul to pop and blues now, so the rap is out. Okay. All right.
There's no going back.
I've already been tinkering in my instrumental playbook, so I never know what might pop out of my mouth next.
Well, make
Awesome.
sure you guys keep your.
Can I ask a question?
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Who was doing that? Was that a real human doing that high harmony?
Yes, that was
exceptional.
Austin. He can hit very, very high notes in his vocals. I've before I started doing the collaboration with him, I actually did a little bit of investigative work on his vocal ranges and everything like that. So, and I sat back and I kicked back with Tony. I said, Tony, has he always been like that, being able to get that high pitched voice?
Insane.
And he says, yeah, he can hit it every time. He can get higher if he has to.
I was listening and going, is that a auto, the octave thing? And I thought, no, that's bloody real. That's a real harmony.
Yes,
yeah,
that's
anyway,
all
yeah, I wanted to mention that. Yeah. Tell him, awesome.
Isn't that a fax? Yes, check out BigFaxThaTruth, Aston Haggerty, and RJS. This is the mashup, and here are the scores. BigFaxThaTruth, you ready, Tone? This was
totally.
a
I've been looking
very,
forward to
very
this
tough one. Yes. All right, here we go. Here are the notes. It was a great song. Professional recording and performance, good song, emotional, good vocal, blues-like.
Yeah, blues like. I like blues too.
God, Tony, you can take this.
A 4.75 on creativity and originality. Very good. 2.75 on the genre, 4.5 on the collaboration, 4 on emotional, and 4.75 on technical skills. There's some power points there between the creativity and technical skills. Those are damn near perfect.
They got a 20.75 out of 25 here. And RJS actually, he had a 19 out of 25. So if RJS would have had 1 bonus point or even 2 bonus points,
it was that close.
It was that close. Yes. Let's go ahead now. Let's see. I know we had mishaps with BigFaxThaTruth and his account for a moment, so that may have affected some of the bonus points, but at this point in time, they had 31 likes and 8 comments, only commenting to 39, which did not give them any bonus points, but they are the winners of this mashup. Like I said, even if you feel like you've been eliminated because you did not win, please hang tight because there are some saves. So I want you to stay tuned in to see if you were saved for round 2. Okay. Let's go ahead now. And we're scooting over now to Tweedledum.
I really am surprised how close some of these races are.
I am telling you, it is absolutely insane. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. Let's check this out. Yeah. I like that little airplane
I've had for a while. We were
Oh, Maha and Tweedle, yeah.
Yeah, against Van and TTP Brother Beats. We've got Tweedledum Tweedledum here, Tweedledum22, and his collaborator Super Maho, who is not here tonight, but we are working with time zones. He is from Indonesia. So, Tweedledum, would you like to go ahead and tell us a little bit about your project?
Sure. I don't know what to say. Let's see. Well, for one thing, it's not EDM, but it is electronic. So
Okay.
we went in a new wave direction. It's definitely a new wave song. And I was like, well, yeah, you could dance to it. Meh. But it's more well, this story behind this is I'm mostly a poet. I've mentioned that in the past, right? So I write lyrics and I sing, and then I love collaborating with people because they bring these ideas I've had for a while, to life, and I write like almost every day. I just keep this notepad, and goes on and on and on. And I'm like, wait. So Maha came up with something, or I no, actually, I think I came up with the idea, and I said, hey, can you put some music to this? And yeah, of course, he was able to do that because he's amazing. And but the idea was this goes back 30 years when I worked at Blockbuster. So that's kind of what the song's about. I don't know how much I should give away, right? This is kind of just a preview, but that's the idea. So that's where the story, it's kind of a story song, and it goes back to the days I worked at Blockbuster, which was actually one of my best jobs I ever had. Because even though, like, I love movies, and I was like, sure, and they'd actually listen to my recommendations, which is amazing. So, unlike now, no, it's okay. So yeah, so it's kind of the theme of the song, sort of. There's more to it, but I don't want to give too much away. That's the teaser. But yeah, so it's just one of those things I've probably had around for maybe a year or something. I've had the lyrics for about a year, and I was like, well, I know it'd be a new wave song, and this came along, and I'm like, sure, that'll work. It's electronic, that works. And yeah, and I've worked with Vaughn in the past, and he's amazing. He actually used to be in our band Strontium 90. And we've done 2 or 3 songs before, I think, together, maybe more than that. I don't know. So I knew he's a real easy guy to work with, and is very talented and a great mixer and everything. So I'm really happy with how it came out. It's a really good song. So
Well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to check out Be Kind, Rewind.
okay.
This one, you can see the stems. We pulled them all up so you guys can take a look, as well as the lyrics. So let's go ahead and Be Kind, Rewind. Loving it. Be kind, rewind. Don't send your videos back to the store without it. We're going to fast forward. You make sure to check out that playlist, support these artists. Yes. Let's see what the judges had to say. Right about here, Tone.
That looks good.
Judge Rollo, you may take the floor.
All right, yeah, that was really cool. Definitely really creative. Honestly, the beat and the bass sounded like EDM to me, but your vocals maybe sounded more, like new age, as you were saying. But yeah, no, it was really cool. I like it a lot. The only thing I would say about the mix is maybe the vocals could have been a little bit louder. I think maybe the reverb you were using on your voice was making it a little difficult to understand what you were saying a little bit, but other than that, it was overall a pretty cool track. I liked it a lot.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, here we have Maha and Tweedle with Be Kind, Rewind. The genre was EDM, and yeah, I liked it a lot. The thing that really kind of caught me off guard were like the vocals reminded me of the Monster Mash guy, you know, like Monster Mash. It was a Graveyard Smash. Yeah, no, I liked it. It was interesting. I never heard that type of voice used in an EDM song, so that was kind of different. I liked it though. It was very creative. You know, it was very much like a classic techno boots and pants kind of a beat. You know, it was a little repetitive, and you know, EDM is kind of repetitive, but there's usually some variation here and there in the beat, even if it's like chopped up a little bit here and there. Sometimes that stuff can be kind of cool. Didn't hear a lot of that, but you know, in terms of emotional impact, it definitely made me smile, and also made me feel nostalgia. So you know, definitely good in that department. You know, so yeah, that's basically all I got there. Good luck to you guys, and toodaloo.
Judge Kiwi.
Hey, Tweedle. Nice to hear you. Yeah, cool, bouncy track. I like the journey of it. I like you kind of had a drone underneath it or something, which I quite enjoyed. And then the bouncing. I like the change up in your rhythmic bespoke. Is that a word? The poetry over it. But ditto with Rollo. I'm gonna, because before we do our judging and stuff, I want to go and read the lyrics, because I couldn't hear any. It's not that I couldn't hear them; they were loud. They were a good level, but I think you had a distortion over them, and I just couldn't. I only picked out T-Rex, only a couple of words, and I know because of your skills, it'll be witty and clever, and I wanted to hear the words.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I tried to get the mix right.
I couldn't wait to hear what you were going to add, because I knew it would be good. Because
thank you.
Yeah,
I do tend. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I appreciate your cleverness when you write music, because I've heard you before. But yeah, the beats, it made me do that. So,
that's what we want. Good. It's a dance track, like I said.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. Very good. Thank you.
Judge Noiser 1.
Yeah, not ditto, but tritto, actually. Yeah. I would love to hear the story. I know you're a clever writer, and the hook came across, but with the effects on the vocal in the verses, I just couldn't hear the words. And we're all saying the same kind of thing, either not loud enough or too much effects or something that the lyric just doesn't cut enough. Now, I'm also listening to it on my beats, and I'm going to re-listen to this, you know, like on BandLab, so I get maybe a better sound quality. I'm not really convinced Zoom is giving me the best sound quality as well. Clever though, as usual, very witty. Be kind, rewind. Definitely dance, and then definitely you brought a whole new vibe with your lyric on top of that dance groove. So nice mashup, nicely done.
Thank you.
Yes, it's same here. I won't pile on with the vocal effect. It was just a little, I don't know what it was, a phase shift or something was in there. I want to hear those words. I know they're going to be good, but what I could hear there was your strong sense of phrasing. Yeah, I've heard your other work. I know your other work. It's always quality. So that's what, like Mike, I'd like to hear it again with different headphones, maybe. Now, but let's talk about the music. I thought he had a good beat. That was a solid track. Particularly that little guitar part that kept coming back with those intervals. I thought that that was a strong hook, and it kept it. It gave it some dimension, you know, because sometimes the EDM thing can kind of space you out, and which is kind of the purpose. But it gave it a little more. So hey, overall, it moved the body. I liked it.
Dude, my Molly's weighing off, man. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I took the wrong. Oh, those. Yeah, it's good. Like it.
Yeah, I actually I made a point. We actually met only one time over Zoom the first night, and I said, make sure you make something that's not boring. I think you did a
Yeah.
really good job of that because it can be boring. I agree. It's not my favorite genre, but I thought he did a really good job too. So
Yeah.
thank you again. Appreciate it.
Oh, that was amazing. I can't wait. Oh, TTP Brother K Beats. He is here and Vampire has sent in a video. TTP Brother K Beats, would you like to go ahead and say a few words about your piece?
Yeah.
I know Cadence has
First
been
off,
there in the chat. He actually
me and him
had to
made
go to
2
bed.
tracks at the start,
But I want to make sure we're showing out
and
that love.
we were kind of debating on like
Getting these scores.
which one we were going to use at first, and what it really came down to is he asked his wife which one sounded better, and you know, she picked mine, but I really liked his though, but we went with mine, and it's like I wouldn't say it's like it's because whenever I think of EDM, I look to my like my favorite my artists like Everin Maxwell and the Fat Rat do like a lot of electronic music, and I use their music as like a kind of an inspiration for the beat, and and yeah, his vocals are amazing. Like he's a good artist. Like I went through some of his music, and like he's on point with everything that he does, like the vocals and everything. So yeah, I really trusted him to do the vocals and stuff. So we have a pretty solid track. So
That's awesome. Let's go ahead. Let's hear what Vampire had to say as well.
Hello, judges. For your listening pleasure tonight, we have a song in the electric dance music genre, and it has a little overtones of Afrobeat, and it was a sultry rhythm arranged by TTP Brother K Beats, and I created the lyrics and sang the tune, and we titled it Got a Feeling. So please enjoy.
And here we go into the studio. Take a look at the tracks. And we'll go ahead and we'll pull up the lyrics. And here we go. Yeah.
I got the feeling. You got the feeling. I got the feeling that you wanted more. I got the feeling that you want more. I got the feeling that you're all alone. I got the feeling.
Pedrolo.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I like that. Reminded me kind of dubstep, which, you know, it's a form of EDM, but I really liked, I don't know what even to call it, but just that sort of buzzy electronic instrument, whatever that was. It was really cool. I like that a lot.
Okay,
Yeah.
so up next we have I Got a Feeling by Vampire Squared. and TTP brother K Beats. Their genre was EDM, and yeah, it was a really cool tune. Really dug like the reggae sort of bits thrown in there. That was kind of a cool thing to throw into EDM. You don't hear that, or at least I haven't heard that a lot. But I guess I haven't listened to a lot of EDM, so maybe it's some specific subgenre I just don't know about. I don't know, but I liked it. Genre commitment. Yeah, I liked it. You know, dubstep really, when it first got popular, I never really cared for it, but it's starting to grow on me a little bit. And I definitely heard the wub wubs, as they say. And yeah, those were pretty cool. Emotional impact. You know, there's kind of a lack of variation in the lyrics, but you know, that's not really what EDM is about, I guess. So musically, yeah, it definitely gets the energy going. So yeah. Emotional impact was cool. And yeah, you know, the production was really cool too. Yeah. So good luck. Okay. Okay. So, all right.
Judge Kiwi.
Yeah, I enjoyed that too. I'm a ska girl, so I like kind of dub as well, that crossover. And I got that dub 5 vibe. And if I was dancing to this, I'd be dancing to the on the hi-hat, on the little fills. Like that's what my ears picked up on. I enjoyed that nice repetitive hook. For dance music, it doesn't need to be a big long story for this type of track. So repetition worked on this. And I like the timing of the echo of the vocals. I really enjoyed that in a different pitch, which was really good. Yeah, just fluid. I'd dance to that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Judge Noiser 1.
Yeah. I guess with EDM, right? Not everything can be like like flying. So this is a great like break in the night, halftime, slow it down, a little reggae influence. And you know what? I did want more. I wanted more. So you left me wanting more. So you got me. It's very much drone. It's very much a lot of repetition, but if you have the right buzz on, I think it's just right. So yeah, it's like later in the night, you know, later in the evening type of song. Yeah, very cool. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. Kind of that dub reggae kind of undergroove, kind of a trance-like thing, like Mike is saying. I like the strong kick. You laid it down. I think the best part was a good, clear production. You know, it was good. It held me all the way through.
Okay, thank you.
I have to tell you, all of these tracks have been exceptional. And so since they've been exceptional, we're going to go ahead and we're going to skip right over. I'm going to show you guys the scores. And since I think you guys are pretty well zoning off, we're going to go ahead and do your spins. How's that? Oh, yeah. Time to wake up, mother truckers. Here we go. I'm going to actually start this from the beginning so I can share this with you guys. We are going to go ahead, get all these scores. You guys get to see the results, and we're going to move into those spins. Are you ready?
May the spin be in your wheelhouse.
Well, may the spin be forever in your wheelhouse. Yes, I love it. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Actually, wagon does make sense if you
There's a wagon this way, wagon that way, wagon down the trail.
we got a wagon wheel.
We do. All right, let me go ahead. This is round 1. It's hosted by, you know, the Angster. And yep. And we had to include strawberries because it is summer and we are on fire. Except for me, we are sunflowers and we help the environment.
I love strawberries.
Yes, he does. And co-host is Tony Dumont.
I know that dude too.
Yeah. We have Judge Kiwi Chris for this beautiful WAG competition, 10th year anniversary. Judge Rollo Knox. Yes. If you want to go ahead and hear what more he had to say about your tracks, please go ahead and check out his post that he has in his playlist on youtube.com/Rollo Knox. And we have judges, the Noisers, Silly Noiser, Judge 1 and Judge 2. Yes, coming to you in this beautiful WAG competition.
2 peas in a noiser pod.
It is. This is the WAG Summer Series. They're going ahead and they're looking at creativity, genre commitment, collaboration, cohesion, emotional impact, and technical skill. Mashup number 1. I'm going to slide through these pretty quick. Scott Bass was the winner here. He got an 18 out of 25. Yeah, go Scott. Cal McTaber and Oddball versus Connor Hall and D. Main. I felt a little dyslexic there reading it backwards. But I'll tell you, this was a beautiful, beautiful mashup. You know, we've seen Connor Hall and D. Main take it with some great hooks. They got a 19 out of 5 out of 25. They had an extra bonus point on that. Kudos, guys. Great work. Where we had an Oddball and Cat McTaber. They had a dreamlike song. They came in with some muddled vocals and some strong instrumentals and very well written stuff, songs and music themes. They came out with a 21.25, which put them in the lead, even with 0 bonus points here.
It was that good. And that was my favorite mashup. Like, loved that mashup.
That was really, really difficult. Very, very difficult. There was a couple very difficult ones this first round. Okay, mashup 3. Rusty is moving forwards. James has left us. He has some personal things he needs to take care of. So I hope we'll see him back in the winter series. Life happens, guys. So let's send lots of positive vibes his way. So for Rusty, he had a good party, sing-song going on, confident vocals, great lyrics, and a kick-ass beat, which they didn't put on there, but I'm telling you, from the Anster side, they got a 21 out of 25, and they got 1 extra bonus point.
Rusty moves
forward. He moves to round 2. I've been dying to say that, Tone. Okay, here we go. We're moving on to mashup 4, RJS, but versus BigFaxThaTruth here. And RJS, yes. Note, it was a good blues jam. And he got a 19 out of 25. There were no bonus points. But, what happened? I lost you.
Yes, skipped.
I did. But we also have him going against BigFaxThaTruth and Austin Haggerty, as he had some issues with his collaborator. His collaborator dropped without a single silent word. Words aren't silent. Ha. See,
sometimes they
I got you there. And as you can see, their feedback, they had some great feedback as well from the judges. Very blues-like, great song. I think a couple times we heard that it was more pop. However, it was definitely had a blues layer in there that you could hear and recognize.
Well, you can take the pop out of his spin, but you can't take the pop out of Tatius.
That's the truth. Facts. Nope, still works. That's a big deal. So they were able to go ahead and pull off a 20 0.75 out of 25.
Wicked close on that one, huh?
Oh, I know. I know there were 0 bonus points. So, yes, the winner of that mashup was BigFaxThaTruth and Austin Haggerty. Remember, if you are eliminated, please stay put and see if you have been saved. Mashup number 5. Tweedledum 22 and Arch Gunnaboy versus Vampire Squared and TTP Brother K Beats. Tweedledum and Archaboy. This will be the first time we're reading off their scores, so we're going to go ahead and slow down. We'll take turns, Tone. What do you say?
Yeah, getting to take turns. Awesome.
Notes!
Oh, very clever.
Creative vocals and lyrics. Good guitar. Theme over solid beat.
That's a solid description.
So
And
for their
very
scores,
solid scores.
creativity, originality, they got a 4.50 or a 4.50. Genre, commitment, they got a 3.50. Collaboration was a 4.25. Emotional impact was a 3.75. Technical skill was a 4.25, which lands them at a 20.25 out of 25.
It is a lot of 25s this season.
Oh, I know. They did manage to get 1 bonus point as they got 54 likes and 38 comments. Heck yeah. Look at that, 8 more and they would have had 2 bonus points.
Yeah.
Crazy. Vampire Squared and TTP Brother K Beats. The notes that they had added to this track were redundant, not really EDM, very weak lyrics, and good production. So it sounds like they were enjoying the melody, but not so much the effort.
The repetition. When I see something like redundant, it means that like I didn't hear enough change. I just heard the same beat.
Okay. Well, for creativity, originality, they got a 3.50. For genre commitment, they got a 3.25. For collaboration, cohesion, they got a 3.75. For emotional impact, they got a 3. And for technical skill, 3.75, which gave them a total of 17.25 out of 25. Bonus points. They got 13 likes and 2 comments, totaling 15, giving them 0 bonus points. The winners in this round were Tweedledum and A Gunna Archboy.